Hello everyone, this is Paul from Southern Adirondack Outdoors. We're actually indoors today. I have a little woodworking project to do. Something for my brother-in-law who's seen some of our videos and likes the patterns in the wood, the grains and so forth, and wants to see a little more. So I got a couple little pieces I saved, and the next shot I'll take you over there and show you what we're going to be up to. Okay, we're mobile at the moment, so sorry for any shakiness. On the left-hand side is a piece of cherry burl. You've probably seen that in one of the prior videos being cut. This is just one of the offcuts that we saved to do something with. And on the right-hand side is a piece of hard maple. Wasn't a burl, but it was an interesting figure. And it almost looks like a, you can see different things in it, just like clouds, but to me it looks like a cat with 2 ears up here and his little paw curled up, and if it's a cat, it's probably giving you the finger, but we're gonna sand them up a little bit and put a little bit of finish on them, a little bit of oil probably, and see what they look like. Okay, here we go, the first pass on a belt sander. Yeah, it's getting there. Probably a little bit more. There we go, that's a little better. For this purpose, he's a woodworker himself, so he's probably gonna take the oil off and finish sanding it anyways. I just wanted to send it up to him so he could take a look at it and see what he wants to do. Now we're gonna go on to the maple cat. There we go, that should be plenty to show the grain form. You may be wondering how I can finish these already. If you just saw them cut about a month or so ago. I actually was playing around with the microwave and took these small pieces and microwaved them for about 30 to 45 seconds at a time. Let them sit for an hour and then redid it. I went through that about 7-8 times for each piece, and lost a lot of water. The starting weight was 288 grams. It's about 10.16 ounces. And the ending weight, let's see, it's 233 grams, or about 8.2 ounces. So I lost about 2 ounces of water. And that's just with about 7 microwavings scattered over about a day and a half. That was for the cherry burl. The hard maple cat, as I'm calling it, started out weighing about 351 grams, or 12.38 ounces. Ended up at 291 grams, or 10.26, so that lost about just a little over 2 ounces of water. And for that I had a battery for my moisture meter. Didn't have it for the cherry burl, but got one for the next day. and the moisture meter read 43% moisture on the maple at the beginning of the microwaving project, and at the end it ended up being 13%. So I guess the microwaving works. I did notice a little bit of checking, a little bit of warping to the wood, but not bad. It sanded out pretty good. Looks like I finally found a good use for one of these things. We'll do the cherry first. Hopefully you're in frame. I hope that looks a little better. Just using this little tongue nail finish that's been around forever. Back gives a little bit of a shine, a little bit of luster. Never used it before. I've done a lot of woodworking, but I've never been keen on finishing. I like the work, but I hate the finish. But it does make the grain pop out good. And yes, you're supposed to be wearing rubber gloves, but oh well. That should be a pretty good sheen there. Pretty good buffing. Sorry, I think I had you out of frame for a little while there. That really brings the grain out on this cherry burl. I'll go on to the maple. This is the cat maple. Now that really makes it pop pretty good. I guess you'd call it spalted, as well as a lot of figure in there, inclusions of bark and everything. So we'll let the oil dry and come back tomorrow and put another coat on it. I like it on the cherry especially. Alright, welcome back everybody. It's the next day, or actually 2 days later. I put 3 coats of the tongue oil on the pieces, and I'll take you over there in a minute to show you what they look like. Okay, so here we have the cherry burl first. That's after 3 coats of the oil finish, and the grain's really coming out. My lighting here is not the greatest, but let's try it from this angle. Not too bad. So I'm pretty happy with that. The hard maple cat, as I call it, you can see all the spalting involved in the maple. It came out a little more splotchy, but still looks like a cat to me. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.